Hey guys, King Jad here again, and for another series of Bray will slay. This time you're seeing me, I'm on the match selection screen. I am Bray, I'm staying as Bray, and this guy, to be fair, he still picked a far superior team, but he didn't pick what you'd expect. He didn't pick an Arsenal or a Man City or whatever. He picked Rosenberg. He picked the Norwegian team, 3.5 stars, Rosenberg. They're still a pretty decent team. They're usually in a European competition, one way or another. Sometimes it's the Champions League and sometimes it's the Europa League. But usually, they're one of the better teams in Norway anyway, that's for sure. And look, it's not going to be, of course, it probably wasn't going to be an easy game. But yeah, he picked Rosenberg, and I still consider that. I mean, I'm still a half-star team, so he's still a full 3 stars superior to me. Still got superior players, and it's just. I mean, it's going to be another giant killing if I pull this off. So I start the game, passing it about, knocking it about. He's not quick to pressure me, which kind of makes me think he's not going to commit to tackles very easily. You see, I was passing it about in defence there, and he didn't really rush forward at all. He was patient, he waited for me to come forward there. So it just shows this guy, I mean, he's a good tackler as well. So this guy is a decent player. He's not your average FIFA idiot who's going to lunge into every single tackle. I just lunged there and missed completely. Although, to be fair, this guy had a friend playing with him. It wasn't just 1-on-1. I was playing against 1 and 2. And I think this guy's friend just kind of screwed up from there, because he made that tackle completely off the ball. I'm surprised it was only a yellow. But anyway, as you'll see, I mean, this guy, rrcouvreur, I don't know if that's a French name or what, I can't mind. But I'm through in goal. Here's Murphy. I try and do a fake shot, I completely screw it up, and the chance is gone. I mean, I should have had a shot away, but I completely screwed up. Here's Dempsey, strolling through the defence in midfield. I thought it was a foul personally. I mean, he stuck a leg out and he's not got the ball, but he's got my leg. If that's not a foul, I don't know what is, but I didn't get a penalty for it, of course, because it's me. So I'm just trying to play my way in here. The keeper's gone nowhere. It's an interesting game. I always find it easier though. It's a tough game, but at the same time I always find it easier playing 2 people rather than 1 people, because unless they're connected, either in the same room playing or they're connected in a call, maybe Xbox Live Party or Skype or whatever, then their communication won't be great. They won't know what each other's doing. And that's always a great way to try and take advantage of that, unless they're just brilliant and they're working together and they know exactly what each other's going to do. There's always going to be that chance I'll be able to take full advantage of that. There's me running through in goal and I dragged the shot wide. That was a bit disappointing. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent start for me anyway. 15 minutes gone. I've had a couple of chances through in goal, and I probably should have taken one of them at least. But as you can see, he paused it. I mean, it wasn't me, obviously, because I didn't have the ball. He's paused it very randomly, and just as quickly he unpaused it and then paused it again. So yeah, this guy was just, I don't know if it was his mate or if it was him or what, but it was taking the piss a wee bit. But yeah, also he got back on the game and then get a tackle in there. Just try to get some good dribbling going, and I try a fake shot and to cut in, but it didn't work. And my striker automatically just protests instead of going back for the ball. Hate it when that happens. You just lose all control normally for the wee hissy fit. It's just ridiculous. It's me getting blocks in and almost not paying off. I think that was his friend sliding in. Oh wait, this is it. This is the key moment. That is a red card. Lustig has been sent off for that. I think it's unfair. Look at this. He wins the ball. He's definitely won the ball. I don't even think it's a foul, but he's down to 10 men now. And I try and call it on the ball. The defender on the post, stopping that from going in. That was very smart defending. I mean, also I've got my advantage now. I mean, I still feel the guy was very hard done by, because I do not think it was a red card challenge. I thought he made a good challenge. He got the ball. Here's me through again. I'm trying to just get a sweaty goal, just get a tap in. That was more brilliant defending actually. It was a poor pass across, it was so weak. But it was a great tackle, I mean a great interception. But look at the gap, there's just so much of a gap here. And I can't score. It's a good save and they just can't score. I mean I've had so many chances here. I've been all over him, let's just face it. But I cannot score. But now there's a big gap in that defence which he's not covered it yet. So I'm just trying to make the absolute most of it, so I'm just bombing forward. And I'm still bombing forward. It's just throwing deep in his own half. I'm trying to win the ball back, I'm trying to get a goal before half time. 15 minutes to go, 14 minutes to go. Some good pressure on there. And he's just cutting in. He's just showing he's capable. That was a good effort, just too high, but that was a pretty good effort now. And as you can see, it was decent play as well. It was just nice passing and movement. And I just kind of walked into that side tackle. That was a bit silly from me, but the game's kind of bogged down at this point. You know, I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, when am I going to get my next chance? Because he's playing some nice football right now, and it's just a case of holding on. There's a run at the back post. If he was braver or smarter, he might have tried to play a big cross to the back post there. But there's me through again. Murphy's through once more. Now, okay, so I try to tap it in, What? How did that happen? Actually, I can tell you how it happened. I was trying to... This is what I get for trying to tap it in, like, you know... I had missed so many, though I wanted a goal. But I was right in front of goal, I held the right bumper in and passed. I wanted to do a fancy, you know, little trick pass into the net from a yard out. Instead, it automatically passes across the goal to a teammate. And I wasn't expecting it. So I tapped the shoot button and somehow it went over the bar. That's exactly how that happened. I tapped the shoot button with no cover and somehow it went over the bar. And then that's offside. Doesn't matter anyway, I missed. But at this point I just thought it was not going to be my day because I've missed so many chances, including the empty net from 4 yards out. Oh, it was just terrible. And there's a good ball down the left. It's not a through ball really. I mean, at no point did that look like it was a through ball, but this guy does something stupid here. Look at this. He tries to dribble his keeper, Murphy tackles him, and that is, not even I am going to miss it. I actually took it right after the goal before shooting just to make sure I would not miss it. So the stroke of half time, I get my goal. I've deserved it, to be fair. I'm playing against 10 men. I've had all the chances. I mean, he's had one shot, it's gone over the bar. Other than that, I've had so many chances to score. Yeah, it's just, I couldn't believe it took so long though. There's a good challenge from Shields there. Bombing down the right. Try and cut in, it works. Oh, I wanted to square it across goal, but it didn't go there. I wanted another bit of a tap-in goal there. Maybe I'm being too cautious, I don't know. Can't really control it. And he tries to come forward, but I believe, well actually yeah, but it's half time. So, half time, and 1 goal to the good against Rosenberg. He's down to 10 men. There's a free kick again, that's really smart defending. But the match stats here, here's the stats. I've had 6 shots, 3 on target, 1 goal. He's only had 1 shot which flew over the bar. Possessions, he's just above in possession. But I've not committed a single foul. I've had some pretty good tackles, 11 tackles all in, I've had no fouls. He's only committed 2 fouls. And one of them was a straight red card and the other one was a booking. That just shows you the kind of tackles he's making. Then he's lunging in again. Yes, I mean, I don't think it's actually the rrcouvreur guy himself, whatever how he pronounces his name on the Xbox tag. I think it's his friend playing that's completely screwing him up. Defensively at least, because he doesn't know how to defend. Anyways, he's trying to bomb down the left wing. I say no to that. Don't be so stupid. And yeah, I mean, it's just a case of now just trying to see the game out or pushing for a second. At the time I didn't think it was offside, but the replay show, yeah, I thought the guy the far side there was pointing me on, but it just, appearances can be deceiving. But yeah, I mean, it's still a giant killing as it stands. 1-2 here, I'm through. Come on, O'Neill, come on O'Neill, thrash it in, there we go, there we go. I could have squared it for a tap-in, but just side-footed it past the goalkeeper. I've doubled my advantage. I'm against 10 men. There's only going to be one winner in this game. 52 minutes gone. The mighty Bray Wanderers, Bray will slay, and their second victim, Rosenberg, they're down 2-0. And look, that's a very good play actually, but I'm able to defend it. It's just making sure I don't switch off defensively. That's some good play from Murphy, completely skins his man. Oh, that's just glorious. Oh, for God's sake. Round the goalkeeper, but the defender got back to make a block. If I had it anywhere else, it would have been a goal. It's a great ball down the right though. I cut in again, I'm going round, I'm going round, come on! The shot's saved, and it's cleared away. But I'm still keeping the pressure up. This guy's getting bombarded with attacks here. And finally, he hoofs it out for a throw-in. Unbelievable though, I'm just all over him. I'm trying to cross it into the back post, but it gets cleared away. Isn't ever going the game, and now he's breaking forward, but damn it, I missed the tackle. He tries to launch a long ball, but thankfully I've got this one covered. But it's a stupid turn from me and he should have scored. He should have scored. It was a risky turn from me. It's good when you're against one guy, but when there's two of them, it's just a stupid thing for me to do, to try and just tap the right analog stick in the opposite direction, thinking it'll be going. I thought I was offside there, but whatever, play on. And he's trying to turn away from me. I get a tackle and Murphy crosses it to O'Neill, and that's a fucking terrible. How did you miss that? I mean, he usually does so well for me as well. It's a terrible miss. Maybe I'm just getting complacent or something. There's me coming forward again. I'll lose it straight away, and now he's bombing forward again down the right. But it's just Massey's standing up to him and he runs out of play. Technically it goes into the back of the net, but it doesn't count because he ran out of play of it, so it's a throw-in. And Kelly just gets away from his man. I've tried to take him on, I've kind of failed, but get away with it. Here's Dempsey down the right, he tries to slide me again. Fake shot, finesse it gently into the corner. 3-0 to Bray Wanderers against 10 men Rosenberg. What can go wrong? Well, at 3-0 I decided to kind of switch you off, and you'll see precisely what went wrong. 67 minutes gone, so there's only about 20 minutes in game left, 23 minutes if you're being precise. Rosenberg obviously trying to get back into the game, this guy and his mate. He's just, I mean, they are decent players, but I just think, you know, the lack of cohesion, especially, they're so poor defensively as well. At least one of them is one. I mean, I don't know if they're both poor defensively or just one of them. But you've seen how easy it is. Even when it was 11v11, it was a bit easy for me to get through and carve attacks. But yeah, 3-0 up, I get a bit complacent. Well, to be fair, I'm still attacking. You can still see him attacking. But I make the wrong choice here. It's 3-on-1, and I screw up. But the guy's read it very well. He read that one very well. He knew what I was going for. And now he's through in goal. I bring my goalkeeper out and it smacks him in the face. That's a brilliant save of his face. But it's a bit of a warning that I did not heed. He tries a ridiculously long range shot that was always going to go wide. But yeah, about 15 minutes to go in game. It was a bit of a wake up call for me, which I did not pay attention to. I could see a free kick there. It was I'd call it a smart foul. You know, he's over through and goal otherwise. And yeah, he steps over with a free kick. The guy's name is Dickel or something. But it goes harmlessly wide and over. Greg got a goal kick, but nobody there. I should have waited a second or two for people to get back up. I'm trying to tackle him, but I just bounce off him. Down the line, down the line. It's a good cutback. And he gets by me again. I somehow clear it. And I get by his man as well. So easy. I get by him as well. Dempsey's a beast, like I said before. It is 2-1, but the ball's long and he's called the keeper out early. I'm not sure if that was smart or if that was just, you know, desperation. But it worked. Look, the keeper's out nowhere. That was definitely not smart. But because our team struggled to pass, he gets away with it. But his goalkeeper is all the way out there. And look what happens on the counter. Prick is through and goal. Takes it nice around me, and the prick scores. Prick scores for Rosenberg. 7 minutes to go. It is 3-1 now. And this really comfortable victory doesn't look as comfortable as before. If he gets a goal, if he gets another goal quickly, I'm in big trouble, I think, just in terms of momentum. I'm trying to get through and get another goal. He can't clear it. Murphy's on the ball, and he tries to do a fake shot inside, but it doesn't work. And his goalkeeper, I'm trying to take it down the line, but his goalkeeper's coming out the whole time and read it. Unbelievable. So it's a Neil picking up. He sees the run down the left, plays it to Kelly. Fake shot, great skill. Fake shot again, but a good tackle. And his goalkeeper falls over his defender. That was hilarious. But we're into the last 3 minutes now. He plays it down the right. It's a 3-on-3 attack here, but he runs out of play again. It's just, I mean, they're good players, but they're not great. Also, I mean, they're not. I definitely don't think these guys are in Division 1 or 2 anyway. And oh, it's a bad tackle, but I've got the ball. And advantage goes on. Dempsey just keeps bombing down the left. He keeps going, but he overruns it, and the goalkeeper's quickly out to smother the ball. And then he throws it out of play for a throw-in, which means that his player can get booked for that horrible, horrible tackle. Yep, there's a referee, yellow card, you're a thug, you're an animal. You can't defend. So Larson's got booked. I take the throw-in short, try and pull it back, but I lose it, but I've still got the numbers here down the side. The goalkeeper is coming out that far again, and I just can't get a shot away. I've still got the numbers down the side. Play it down to Shields, crosses down the back post, Murphy a volley, the goalkeeper has no chance, injury time to seal the victory, 4-1 to Bray Wanderers. Nobody can stop the mighty Bray. I mean, that's a good finish. It's nice play, a good cross in, and he gets away from his man and volleys it past the goalkeeper, although the goalkeeper was dragged out a bit, trying to close down the guy crossing it for some reason. It's just not intelligent at all, and that's full time. So Bray will keep slaying. There's another victim. As 4-1 was probably a fair reflection based on my dominance. Would it have been a different game had he not been had a man sent off? It's one of those ones you'll never really know the answer to. He doesn't want another rematch, of course. He doesn't want any more of this. There's the match details. I've had 13 shots, 8 on target. He had 6 on shots, 1 on target. That 1 went in. Possessions were 50-50. This has been kind, Jad. Hope you enjoyed.